Alright, what's up? I gotta cover two. Alright, so I gotta make two videos today. I'm a little bit behind. Um, so here's a trade recap on these longs I took Sunday night into Monday morning. So first off, going into that day, we see this is a new week opening gap right here, right? So the market opens, we get this big move down. We see this huge rejection on this wick right here to this hour. We see this rejection to this hourly gap right here, right? So what do? We go internal liquidity, next target, external liquidity, right? So we come down here, we reject off this 1 hour fair value gap, and then my next targets are going to be all these external highs right through here, right? And these highs right here, right? So that's my bias. I'm looking for longs, right? And we see this big move all the way up here. I'm kind of looking. I'm not taking any of these. I see a good setup form, right? So first of all, 10 a.m. opens right here. So that means it's a new 4-hour candle, which means we're getting a new PO3, which is accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? So the 10 a.m. candle opens, and we see this accumulation right through here, right? We see this accumulation. We see this manipulation right here. This last leg down, right? In the red, this leg down before we distribute up, right? So, what I'm looking for is, I took this today. Hold on. That's the wrong trade. That's my next video. Alright, so, right, we had that 1 hour gap. Market open, we have this 1 hour gap. It rejects off that 1 hour, and we're targeting the external highs, right? So first thing I see, we do come up, we fill the new week opening gap almost completely. We have to come up here a little bit, so that again is adding to my bias that we need to fill this new week opening gap completely, right? We see this big push up, so what do? I take my fib levels from the swing low to the swing high, right? That gives me my two entry levels. And I mean, I use multiple fibs. You could also use, this is the one y'all are more familiar with, my OTE levels here, right? 618 aligns with there. I started using this just more simple one just because it's less. It's the golden pocket, but it's literally basically OTE just without all the extra stuff. So I'll show you here. I'll show you the levels real quick. So these are the levels. It's literally 0.618, 0.66. So y'all can screenshot that and do that. So once again, we rejected off the 1 hour for value gap. We got super close to filling the full new week opening gap. We take swing low, swing high, right? Our entry point right here in this little pocket, it aligns perfectly. Aligns perfectly with this 5-minute gap here, right? Wow. This, I hate switching time frames like that because it just messes everything up, right? So our entry lines up perfectly with this 5-minute gap. I have my limit order here. We tap it, and immediately we run straight up. We create this high, right? Some people would have gone break even right here, but we haven't even broke structure yet, right? This is the last high right here, right? That's the last high. Right here's the last high. We haven't closed above it yet. We haven't broke structure. So there's no reason that we should go break even already, right? You want to go break even once we have broken structure, right? So we haven't broke structure, which means we could still get another tap before we run up. So I didn't go break even yet. Then we climb up, consolidate a tad, run straight through it. Immediately this candle, a go break even because we closed above both these highs, breaking structure. and giving confirmation or adding confirmation to our longs, right? Then this is probably the most annoying trade in the world. I was just watching YouTube and Netflix while I was waiting for this to go. We just consolidate. Mind you, I took this trade 9:47 or 9:48. Trade closed at 1:34. So 3 hours. Just consolidates. Finally goes up into our take profit. Our take profit was just these highs just because I was trying to go to sleep. You could have targeted all this external liquidity up here. Well, you would have gotten stopped on profit if you decided to trail. But you could have targeted higher. I was just targeting this high right here for my swing high and swing low to so I can go to bed. So there's that video. This is this trade recap, and then I'm about to make another video on the trade I took this morning, and it is Monday, January 26th. So I took this trade closed today at 1:30, but I took another trade this morning. I'm going to explain that in the next video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it below, and I'm going to get this video posted.